Hi there. Today we figured we'd touch on a couple of topics just to let you know why we're not looking at a repeat of 2008.
So stay tuned.
Hi there. Thanks for checking us out. It is Beth.
And Shirley.
With Shirley's Real Estate Group, John L. Scott, and this is the
BS Real Estate Show. Beth and Shirley, that is. And we're here with more real estate news that matters to you.
Today we figured we'd provide some additional info to go along with last week's BS show, explaining what's projected to happen in the next economic slowdown.
So the pulsonic survey lists the top 10 things that could trigger a recession. We're looking at the top 5 being trade policy, stock market correction, geopolitical event, monetary policy, and corporate debt downgrade. The bottom 5 are listed as fiscal policy, other economic factors, political gridlock, housing slowdown, and then muni debt downgrade. So back in 2008, the housing market was listed as number 2, again because it was the housing market that caused the crash. But if you look at the top 10 today, you'll see that the housing slowdown is listed as number 9. So there's 8 other economic factors that are more likely to cause another recession before we'd be even facing anything similar to what we saw in 2008.
And another thing to look at is homeowner delinquency rates. So back in 2006 and 2007, people were literally using their homes as a personal bank. Equity was being pulled out of those homes incorrectly and used to buy depreciating assets such as cars or funding vacations, etc. And when that money was gone, people were going right back and pulling more money out. Eventually you have a house that's underwater, and it made more sense for those people to just walk away and let their home be foreclosed on rather than to continue to pay for something they had no equity in. If we look at the numbers today, we have very low delinquency rates. 53% of homeowners have over 50% equity in their home, and 37% have no existing mortgages at all. So we're back to using equity correctly with paying down debt, putting kids through college, etc., instead of just tossing that money out the window.
So another factor that created the 2008 housing crash and recession was the fact that if you had a pulse, you could get a mortgage. Subprime was huge. If you had a poor credit score, you could get financed up to a certain amount. If you had a decent credit score or good credit score, you could buy whatever you wanted. It didn't matter. There were no questions asked.
Absolutely. There are a lot more strict guidelines in place now to ensure that homeowners can actually afford the homes that they're looking at purchasing. In 2006, your income didn't even have to be verified.
Must have been nice.
Yeah, right. Today, it's a totally different story.
So hopefully that sheds some light and a little more insight in these minds as to why we're not looking at 2008 again. It's just not going to happen. So make sure you stay tuned for our future videos.
And if you like the videos and the content we're putting out, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. And if there's a topic that you'd like to hear about or a question you have, call, text, or email us. And if you have any ideas for a future video, let us know. And
that's a wrap. What a bunch of BS. See you next Tuesday.